So just been for a run, believe it or not. Didn't get down to the gym today. I did tell you guys that my motto on a Monday was always get a session in, so I made sure I did something. Haven't been out for a run for ages. I was going to go out for a walk and I decided just to make it a little bit more of a workout by getting a bit of a jog on and going for a little bit longer. So yeah, it was good. Nothing too fast, I'm not the best of runners. Felt good getting the heart and lungs working, getting the legs working. Mentally, I feel in a better place now, knowing that I did a session of some sorts. And I'll look forward to going to the gym tomorrow and working really hard with my strength-based stuff. So that is how I've started the week. How did you start the week? I know you're watching this on a Sunday, but let me know how you started the week. Did you get your sessions in? Are you going to evaluate how the week has went at the end of the week? Let me know.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow.
A few people have asked me about supplements, and can I go a little bit more in depth about supplements that I take or that I would recommend that you guys take. So currently the only supplement that I am taking is a whey protein. I aim to get the majority, if not all, of my protein from natural food sources, food that I eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner and snack. However, it's sometimes not possible to eat the required amount of protein from those meals. Therefore, there's a need for me to potentially supplement with something a little bit more convenient, such as powder, whey protein powder. I also find that whey protein powder is really, really helpful for adding protein to meals that otherwise be quite low in protein. For example, having a bowl of porridge in the morning, I'll put a scoop of whey protein into that, which boosts the protein serving for that meal. Helps me get to my protein target more easily, and I get all the benefits of eating protein with that meal, such as feeling fuller for longer. Try and always make sure that I've had some food prior to training so that my energy levels are good and that my recovery from the training is going to be good and that I don't feel hungry during the sessions. I usually then have a meal not long after a train, which will be high in protein, which kind of means that I don't need to be consuming a protein shake straight after my training. There is occasions, however, where I'll maybe train in the afternoon and I'll have clients straight away after it, and I won't have a proper meal maybe for a few hours. So that's when a whey protein or a post-workout shake formula can be really, really helpful for me. Whey protein, 100%, get it. Second supplement that I would recommend would be creatine, and that's both to men and women. I don't take creatine, but I still recommend it. I don't take it because I'm useless at getting in the habit of taking it. The main two reasons that you would probably want to take creatine are it helps your muscle cells produce more energy and it helps speed up muscle growth. If you're doing a lot of training, particularly resistance training, then this is definitely something that would help you if you supplemented in it. To what extent in a percentage, I don't know. I would assume that it is quite low and that the benefits of supplementing with creatine are probably not as important as actually sorting out your diet, getting a good training program, getting into a good structure, getting plenty of sleep, and getting all the basics in place. So really, if you don't have the basics in place, then supplementing with anything is probably not going to be that helpful. The third supplement that I would recommend would be caffeine. I don't use caffeine as a supplement as such, i.e. like a pill or a powder, but I will make sure that I have something caffeinated prior to training. For me, that's usually just a strong coffee. The thing you should probably take on board with this supplement is that the more you use it, the more you're going to get used to it and the less effective it is going to actually be. So you don't really want to go down the road of having to increase the dosage of caffeine to get the benefits, because then it starts to outweigh the pluses of using it. I think it almost becomes an unhealthy obsession and something that you become reliant on that is no longer actually helping you too much. I know, for example, that a lot of professional athletes try to reduce their caffeine intake through the course of a week, but use a caffeine supplement when it comes to match day or competition day so that they actually feel the benefits of it. So if you're going to use caffeine as a supplement that's going to help you with your performance, my advice would be to not consume caffeine all the time on a daily basis. Use it strategically, try not become too reliant on it, probably not utilize it every single workout, and leave it for the sessions where you really need a boost. The last supplement that I would potentially recommend, but not necessary, is a multivitamin. If you eat plenty of fruit and vegetables and your diet is good, there is no real reason to supplement with a multivitamin. Like I said before, there's no point in supplementing on anything if you do not have the basics in place first. So if you want to get the benefits of a multivitamin, then you can get that and more if you increase your vegetable and fruit consumption, as well as getting plenty healthy proteins, carbohydrates, and fats in your diet. It may be helpful to, almost like as an insurance policy, on top of that, supplement with a multivitamin as well. But if you don't have your diet sorted, then I wouldn't recommend it. Right, Chris, enlighten me.
So here we have Adapt thumb tape. So Barry's about to go and do lifting, I'm presuming. So what we're going to do is tape up the thumbs to help avoid any blistering, rubbing, and help with grip when you're holding onto the bar. So diagonal slant, get a good chunk of it pulled out so you can kind of keep it loose, see it stretches. And then you're going to go and wrap it round, pretty much meeting it in the middle of the last bit to get to the end of the thumb. Now around the top. So your thumb's protected and grippy and still very functional.
How much of a difference do you feel that gives you?
Yeah, I do actually. I was quite sceptical when I first used it.
I've never done it before. I've never taped my thumbs up.
You can tape up whatever finger as well.
Well, sometimes tape them up, but that's another story. A different vlog.
So that as you go hook grip around the bar, whatever finger you're able to connect with, that you do grip a little bit more. So you'll probably find that you feel more secure when going through the movements. Unless you've got big octopus thumbs like Barry, then you don't really grip.
Well, I'm going to give it a go today and see how I get on. I have got a bit of a dodgy thumb on my left hand. I don't know.
I don't want to know where that's from.
It's from falling off a swing when I was about, I don't know, 7 years old. It does some movements that my other thumb doesn't.
One power
Say that again.
one full clean, two from the hip, and one power. Down your roll. So one clean from the floor, two from the hip. Really focusing on getting under the bar as quickly as I can, trying to get full depth as quick as I can, especially from the ones from the hip. And then I'm going to finish with a power jerk. not a split jerk, but a power jerk. So I'll dip, I'll drive up, and as I lock out, I'll be dropping under the bar. Quite an explosive movement, but it'll be quite short movement. I'm not dropping into a squat or anything. So 80 kilos, quite tough, especially overhead.
Let's get it.
Let's get it done. Thumbs up. As well as I should have, but it was alright. Felt quite tough. As you can see, these lifts and complexes, they get your heart pumping as well. Feels like cardiovascular training, but if I do little complexes, it's quite good for covering a few different bases, learning different elements of the lift. Helps improve your technique, just makes it a more fun workout as well.
Giving you up, no, I ain't giving you up. I get over try, giving you up, no, I ain't giving you up. Get over try, giving you up, no, I ain't giving you up, no. Oh, I'm giving you up, no, I ain't giving you up, no. She's a roller coaster, oh, she's so flame. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her, she can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her, I fall and try again. Get up 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 and try again. Love the way we are together, and we always stay this way. And I wanna build my whole world with you and whatever. And now it will make us so much better, and there will be no more lonely nights.
Guys, it's Saturday again. This week comes round so fast. Time does not wait for anyone. I think that's an important thing to remember. Time does not wait for you. You have to go out there, get it done, go and achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, because nobody's going to do it for you, and time's going to tick on regardless. So hopefully this week you guys have made some progress. I wanted to discuss something that is really important to me, and that is when you invest in a personal trainer, there's a few things that you really should be committing to or prepared to commit to before you take that step to invest in yourself in a personal trainer. First of all, I think it's fantastic that people do invest in themselves and they do employ someone to help coach them become a better version of themselves. I really do. There is a lot of people that get personal training and they think that's all I need to do. I've got a personal trainer, he's going to wave a magic wand and somehow I'm going to be in the shape of my life in 3 to 4 weeks. That is not going to happen. It couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is that 99% of your results are down to yourself, and that 1% is down to the personal trainer. So what are the key things that you have to commit to if you are to get the results that you want while working with a personal trainer? 1, you need to be prepared to work hard. Doesn't mean you need to come into the gym and beast mode every single session, but you do need to work hard, not just in the gym, but out with the gym. And it has to be a consistent process. It can't be 1 week working hard, the next week not working hard. If it is, the results are going to be less, much slower, not as consistent as you hoped. You're probably not going to achieve what you want to achieve. So work hard. You get out what you put in. 2, you're going to have to make changes to your nutrition, to your diet. So if you're in a mindset that I'm going to train and that's going to get me the results and I'm not going to do anything else out with, I'm not going to work on building better habits or adjusting how I consume food and liquid, then you're not going to achieve the results that you hope for. You have to be prepared to make those changes, whether there be small changes or slightly bigger changes. You have to be prepared to go through a journey of making changes. Number 3, you need to allow yourself time in your week to commit to 3 to 4 sessions a week. If you're training less than 3 sessions a week, then don't expect to be achieving fantastic results. You'll achieve something, particularly in the short term, but long term, you need to be training a little bit more frequently than that. You can build up to it, and it can be any type of training, but it has to be training that you are committing to on a regular basis 3 to 4 times a week. If you can't do that, then don't expect huge results. 4, be prepared to be held accountable to your actions and everything that you do from your personal trainer. You've employed him to get you from A to B. You've employed him to help improve your health, your body shape, your fitness, your strength, and he or she is going to hold you accountable to those goals and the things that you've said you'll do to achieve those goals. And if the personal trainer isn't holding you accountable, then why are you paying for a personal trainer? So be prepared to have somebody hold you accountable, ask you why you didn't achieve what you've set out, give you solutions to work around towards something. But if you are not prepared to listen to that personal trainer, then again, don't expect results. And 5, lastly, be prepared to acknowledge some habits that you have that are not aligned with your goals, and be prepared to change those habits and try to develop new ones that are more aligned to your goals. This could be things like reducing alcohol intake, for example, throughout the week. If you're not prepared to do that and that's something that is holding you back, then again, don't expect to achieve what you've set out to achieve. Another good example is if you feel stressed, you feel tired, you feel like work is getting on top of you, and you've enrolled in a personal trainer to help you, then how can he help you or how can she help you if you aren't willing to work on how to reduce that stress, whether it be work-related stress, home life, or whatever? You need to take measures in your own personal life to allow yourself to be freer to achieve the results that you want. If you keep making the same excuses and not actually making any changes to how you go about your business, then again, you're not going to achieve the results that you want, because there are certain things there that are stopping you. You got involved with a personal trainer to help you, but ultimately you need to help yourself. You have to be prepared to make changes within your life that align with your goals. Otherwise, just accept that you're not going to achieve your goals anytime soon. So guys, there are a few pointers. That sounded a little bit serious, didn't it? But hopefully it is helpful.
so we're going to attempt, as a family, the broomstick challenge. So you've got to find yourself a broomstick, get it around the back of your body, so it's in position like so. You've got to get yourself on the floor, flat out on the floor on your tummy, and back up again into the standing position without using your hands, obviously without taking the broomstick out, as quick as you can. Alright? So, I'll go, Mummy will go, Lewis go, Cam go. See who's got the best score. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, check it. Hey, check it. Put the place up. Put the place